Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. So that's the same one. I've only got 2 active provided chests left. So I'm going to make myself some more of these. Like that. And then the other thing that I want to do is I want to deconstruct that little lot right there. And lift all of those out, and that will clear the rest. Okay, so now when we have a look at the map, we've got a stack of robots around some of these. We've got robots sort of stacking up over a whole load of stuff coming across here. I haven't got that many roboports over the top area on here, which means that we'll end up getting a few of them stacking up, I would have thought. Down here, these are now all working. We've got the sulfuric acid coming in, which is brilliant, and then we've got the robots coming in and pulling this away as well. So they're dealing with that. The belt over here is now completely empty, which means that I can start decommissioning all of the belt if I want to. I'm going to decommission some of this belt. That's for certain sure, just because I can. I probably won't decommission any more than that. I'll let them go. I'll just wait for my robots to catch up. Look at this. I don't know if they're all going to be... Are they going to be able to? Looks like it. There's 100. Right. Those are fine for a minute. They're all tickety-boo and hunky-dory and wonderful. And I've actually got all the chests in here for the steel. So steel production is starting to catch up a little bit, which is fan-schmastic, fan-dabby-doozer. We've got 466,000 robots. 224,000 spare. It's still 240,000 in the air. That has not changed yet. We're still 240,000 in the air. I want more than that. I want more than that in the air at one time. But it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that. Like, we've got most of the chests down here. I'm going to have to keep working on what I'm doing. We're going to have to keep sort of going along this whole idea of choking everything up. I think it's going to work. It's just going to take a little bit of patience and a little bit of time. So I'm going to go over to the next patch, and I'm going to put down some more passive provider chests. But by putting them out at the distance that I'm putting, it means that the robots have got to go out a long way in order to get all of the materials. Now, what I could do is I could just put the passive provider chests up here instead of running all the way down here. But by bringing them all the way down here, I've got a lot further to go. And so the robots, that's the most important bit, the robots have got a lot further to go. And that's kind of what we want. That is the whole point of this. So we could do the same down here. I'm busy making it. I've nearly got those 100 extra chests available to go and build this bit with down here anyway. I could do with a few more of these, I guess. There's a couple of extra stacks. I don't actually need that many of them. So we'll run down to here and we'll get to this point. Now, to start off with, I think I will clear a little patch of trees right there. It's going to look good. Excellent. That's going to give me a little bit of space to play around with. And I want to... Well, actually, I don't need to move those. We're going to deconstruct now. I will deconstruct a line over there. I'll take those 3 out. Deconstruct them. And I'll do a similar line going over that way. I'll go over there and get those in a bit. And from here, I can go up and deconstruct a few extras. Up to there. And out over to this way. You can see what I'm doing here. I just want to get some lines of these, and then we'll be able to just go and put in the little thing that I've gone and made. So I will take a couple of those out there. And we will deconstruct that lot over to there, like that. I will take some timber out. Over to here as well. Including that one that's lying down on the ground. That one, they do that right from the beginning. It's not something that's, like, the trees haven't fallen over and... Oh, I don't think they have. They haven't fallen over and died. Like, well, they haven't died and fallen over as part of the gameplay. It's just like that anyway. They're just, they spawn lying over on their side, like that. I'm going to remove all of those. Right there. I don't think that just having splitters on the line makes any difference to anything. I think it's just having splitters on the line and... right, no, I want to go paste in here. I think it's just having splitters on the line and having them... what do the splitters do? Having them actually splitting. Having them actually moving material from one side to the other. I think that's the bit that causes lag. I don't think just having the splitters there on empty lines without any materials in, I don't think that causes any lag whatsoever. I think it makes zero difference at all. So I'm not very concerned about that bit. We'll drop you into here like this, and we will drop you into here like this. So there's stone being pushed from every single line now. And in here, I want to go to logistics. And now what I want to do is I want to set the express transport belts. I don't want that infinite. I want to bring that right the way down. And I want to set my own maximum for express transport belts at 400. So anything more than 400, I will get rid of. And with these, I want to put that to 100. So that I'm not carrying extra of them, and it's going to be the same with the splitters like that. So I'm only carrying 100 splitters. There. That's going to make life a lot easier for me, and then when I pick up these extra bits while I'm busy doing deconstructions and stuff like that, it's just going to make life a little bit easier. So there's a few extra there that are being pushed out into the system. I'm going to ignore the rest of it. I'm going to go out into the map a little bit, and we're going to have a look over here. How are we doing? We've got nothing that I want to build on there just yet, and we come over here. This is now completely built, so what we will do over here is we will take our robot radar, and we will drop down another chunk of that down into there, and I will drop that into there like that. So there's a couple of roboports that will be put down here, and hopefully some more roboports and stuff that will be put down elsewhere. These are being built in as well, and pretty soon we'll be able to go up and start uncovering this iron. If we need it. We may not need it. Let's be honest here. We may find that we don't ultimately need to have all of that up in the air, because we've got all of these going. And yeah, sure, they are taking their sweet time. These are completely full. I got pick up 1,900. Have I actually... Pick up 392. Why have I not got all of them being picked up? 250,000 robots spare out of 490. We're still 240,000 in the air only. Does that mean that I am reaching a point where I've got 183,000 spare iron ore? Ooh, I'm wondering if we're reaching saturation. We're short on iron plate. Iron plate is still an issue. Right, well. We'll start dealing with that. We're going to have to start... We'll keep working on pushing things into the system rather than doing what we've been doing, which is not pushing things into the system. We're going to bring these all the way over here. And I've got another little bit of madness that I'm going to do over this side. I'm going to deconstruct over here. And this little bit of madness is going to go from there and take a line out there like that. So my robots will rush out and pick up that little lot like that. And then we will go here and we'll pull those out. And we'll go here and we'll pull them out. I want to clear everything that comes down underneath this. So I want to take those up there. And then I want to take those. And you. And you. So by removing that lot, then I can just allow some of this to clear out of the way. And then I can move back over this side. Running away from my robots like this. And I can start just clearing these. We need to do this steady, and then I can start putting down the paste on this as well. So I've got that one right there. Actually, that one needs to go like this. So I can drop that one in there, and I can put one in there. I need to make some more. Go to crafting. I want to make some more stack inserters. Like that. And I also want to make some more active provider chests. I got 40. I got 42. That's pretty good going. Let's make a few more of them like that. And then paste. Drop that lot in there. And we can go deconstruct like this. There we go. Take that over there and let them come through. So far, so good. So far, everything is looking like it's sort of working how I want. I'm reasonably confident that we can keep everything moving. We'll get this lot here all being extracted. It's very quickly built back up again. It's very, very quickly backed up, but it's not going to take very long for us to unback that, is it? All right, we'll drop these down here like this. Put in these bits. There goes the next one. And another one in there, which I need to add in a little bit of belt for as well. Drop that in there. And now I need to clear a few more of these. We'll just get the last of these few here removed. Take that lot out there a second, and then we can put a couple of these in down here. Put a few of them in, a few of them in, and then we can paste in the pattern like this. Here and here. And then I've just got this little bit left to do right here. So I'll grab that lot there. I don't want to do too many because I don't want to be waiting for the other construction robots to have to get all the way down across the map in order to reach us. So if I take 3 lines right there and take all of those out, then we can take some express belts and run those down through there, and we can express belt some down through there as well. And we can paste that one and that one in onto there. And then I will deconstruct that little patch right there. That should be everything that I want to take out of there, I think. Yes. Right. That's all of those patches removed. They are now gone. They are done. And we've got these ores over here. They're now being pushed into the system completely 100%. I've run out of stack inserters over here. I can actually make another 5 right there. Fortunately, we got most of the other stuff in place with the stack inserters that we wanted to do. And we've got these carefully lined up and looking rather spectacular, pushing everything into the system. Iron ore. We've now got lots of iron ore, but we don't... Well, actually, what we have... It's only picking up half of that iron ore. It's not picking up all of it, which does strongly suggest that we don't need all of this iron ore at the moment. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to have some more smelting. I'm not putting smelting down here. I want the robots to have to carry it as far as possible before they can actually go and use it. So we've got some things in here that we're waiting on. What are we waiting on in here? Oh, stack inserters. These builds all require stack inserters. So what we haven't got is an actual build for stack inserters, have we? So I think that's what we're going to do next, because we've only had stack inserters being built in small numbers. So I'm going to go running back across the map. I'm just going to allow this lot to stack a load onto me a second, like that. And now I'm going to ignore them, and I'm going to run across the map. We're going to go all the way back to the main base, running along the nice little highway that we've gone and built. And we're going to build up a couple of sections. We've got one section for regular inserters. We need a section built for fast inserters, and then another section beside it built for stack inserters. And that way we will be able to build all of the stack inserters that we need for future production. And we're going to need stack inserters to be able to build the bit that we're about to try to build. Which is going to make it a little bit more interesting. But that way we're able to sort of keep production going along quite nicely. We're up to 520,000 robots in the system. And we've got 270,000 available. So 520... we got 250,000 robots in the air. We have now actually officially got 250,000 robots in the air flying right now. We're on 17 frames a second. How are we going to do with another 750,000 robots in the air? Right, this is something that is slightly ludicrously insane as far as I'm concerned. Now, the other thing that I want to do is I want to go along and I want to change this. So I want to go to U, Upgrade Planner, and I don't want to do the active now. I want to go to U. No. Get rid of that. Now go to U. Change that one to that one. There. Perfect. That's what I want to do for a minute. And I want to change this lower side. Let's go into the middle, like that. I want to change those out. So I will have a few of these on my person. And we don't need them for the lower part of this. So if I can just take those out like that. I've then got a few extra. I've got a few spares of the stack inserters. I'm going to keep making a few myself anyway. Like that. There, I've got a few now being made. And I can go and take the upgrade planner. I've got one more line of upgrades that I can do here. I can whip those out. Wait, why aren't my robots upgrading? Oh, my bad. My bad. I don't have the fast inserters on me. That means that they're going to be brought down from elsewhere. I'm waiting to make the fast inserters. These we shut down. I shut down production on this lot over here. I actually completely shut those down, didn't I? So what I'm going to want to do over here is... what am I going to want to... Oh, I know what I can do. I know what I can do on this. We've got our blank production square, haven't we? We just need to use that one. Where is my blank production square? That one's in here. Isn't it? Yes. I got that one in here. Blank production. Factory basic. No. Blank square. I want that one. Let's bring you into there. There is the blank square. That one goes up into there like that. So then we just swap out all of the... Boom, like that. Okay, it just gave me a whole... What did it just do there? Oh, I see. It's gone and overwritten everything. It didn't overwrite those. Request from... It has overwritten those. Right, well that was a little bit of an error on my part. Didn't mean to do that. Right. Slight problem. Slight problem right there. I definitely didn't mean to go and do that. So we're going to have to rebuild this one now. And the way that I'm going to do... Did I have another electric... I didn't build another electric furnace square, did I? No, this is the only square that I've got for electric furnaces. So I'm going to have to build this again. Don't actually build an electric furnace. Select a recipe for an electric furnace. That's what I want you to do. And then what I want you to do is I want to copy that and I want to paste it into there. I got 300, 150, 300. And what I've actually done is I've had 1,000 of those, 600 of those, and 1,000 of those. So we had 1,000. Here I had 1,000. And these... I may have had 500 actually. 500 would make sense, because it's half of the other ones that we would want in here, so that it would make sense for me to go and do that. So then we will right-click that, and then paste that down. Let's go and have a look through here. We have got those being requested. So I've got to go and put these back. Right, so using the blank square is not the way forward. Yep, that's requested all acceptably. Using the blank square is not the way forward. We may end up having to individually place all of these down. I mean, it might be that we do use the blank square and we just do a copy-paste and run all the way through like this, like we're doing right now. Because I can right-click and then click on there. So I can run through and do that, and then I can run through and do that, and then I can run through and do that. Right, so I've got those back up and running. They're now doing everything they should do. Then I can go into here with the upgrade planner, and I can upgrade those right there. So my robots will just very quickly rush out and swap over those stack inserters, and they will swap over that line of stack inserters as well. This is more materials now that are going to have to be used, which is more materials that are going to have to be found in the system and brought back into the system. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here. I'm going to right-click on that one. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to go into here. I'm going to whitelist, and I'm going to go there. Entity Ghost, item on ground, like that. I'm going to use that one then, and I'm going to go out like this and move that all the way down there, and then we're going to go and pick up everything that's on the ground. There is a lot of stuff that's on the ground. That was all of those bits that got dumped. So my robots will go and gather up some of it, but they won't gather up all of it. There'll be construction bots to come over and grab the rest of those. But this is now up and running. I've got that bit now up and running. I'm going to want to get... Well, I know that I want stack inserters over here. We're going to want to do something with that. And I'm also going to... Well, what are my robots doing? I think they're now going away. Yes, they are. So we've got other robots coming along to deal with the rest of the stuff that's on the ground there. Need to deal with them. I don't need to worry about them at all. Okay, so now we can head over this side, and I want to start making fast inserters to go in here. That's going to be that section in there. So I do need a blank square for this one. So we'll go with our blank square on there, and I will dump that one down there a minute. Like that. That will all be placed out. While that's being placed down, what is the ingredients for a fast inserter? 2 iron plate, 2 electronic circuits, and 1 inserter. I think I will stick with a stack inserter for this one rather than using a fast. I think that would be most beneficial for us. I have got to wait for construction robots to come and bring everything else for this particular build, because I do not have the rest of the materials for it, unfortunately. It's going to take them a minute to get over here. While I'm waiting on them, I will make more stack inserters. Like that. And I can actually upgrade out a few of these as well. If I go back in... Let me grab it. There. Get my upgrade planner. If I swap them out there, like that, my robots will go out and swap the... Wait. No, my robots aren't going to go out and do that, because, once again, I don't actually have the right inserters on me, which is slightly tedious and annoying, but they will be fine. I've got... My own robots are bringing out the stack inserters that I've gone and made, but they're not bringing out the fast inserters, because I don't have any. I literally just got to sit here and wait. What's going on there? Where did that... What was that? They brought me something, but I'm not entirely sure what it was that they just brought me. They definitely brought over a whole load of something. Why have I got 100 stone bricks on here? Logistics. I've got no stone bricks on here. So I'm going to go here with the bricks, and I'm going to go like that, and then I'm going to do that there. And now I've gotten rid of all stone bricks. So I don't have any stone bricks coming over to me. I suppose I could keep a stack of... No, I don't want to keep a stack of 100. I got no desire to keep a stack of 100. No, I was getting concrete for something else. It was just what I was picking up with those electric furnaces, that's all. That's the only reason. It was they were being picked up with those electric furnaces. Right, now I can go into this one, and I can upgrade those. And I can upgrade those. I'll remove them all and get them out of the way. Excellent. Right, that's that bit done. And then we've got requester chests. Now, what have I got? If I look in the logistics system in here, we've got 117 requesters in storage. And I've got 70 odd of the red ones in storage as well. So we have got quite a few chests in storage. We're just waiting for them to be brought over. And lamps as well. What do we like with lamps? We've got 2,400 of them in storage. So we've got no issues with those either. I don't like the idea of spreading these out. Like, if I've got these, I'm building right in here, which is going to be the fast inserters in here. I want the stack inserters to go right there. So we're going to do a little bit of deconstruction and reconstruction work. I'm going to remove those right there. That is going to lag things out a little bit. We know that. It always lags things out a little bit when we go and remove that lot. Anything like that. And there we go. It's gonna cause a little tiny bit of lag. I'm prepared for that. Fully prepared. I'm gonna drop this one in here. There, robot tile can go into there, and I'm going to go over this way, and I'm going to put down 2 more robot tiles. So I'm going to get rid of these as well. Going to allow for a little bit more lag. So we'll go and we'll take that lot out there. Remove. And then we'll go into here, and we will request that lot and that lot there. Right. There we go. So we've got some requests coming in. We've got a little bit of concrete. Actually, that concrete there is my own concrete that I was carting around. And I think I've also gone and put down some of those. And we are lagging out big time now. Let me go back into here. We're 6 frames. 5 frame. No, 6. It's hovering at. No, it's 8. Now 5. 5.5. This is absolutely ridiculous, the frame rate is dropped down to. 555,000 of our robots have now been put into the actual system and are flying around. We got 250,000 are flying. It's still hovering at 250,000. I've got material requests and things over here. So we're going to have more material requests coming along. I'll let those keep working. I've got builds to go in over that side. They're going to take their time. You down over here. This seems to have slowed down. I don't have requests coming out to get all of the iron ore that is being produced down here. And this seems strange. So we're going to possibly want more squares set up for producing iron ore. Now, we've got plenty of squares down here that we can build, and I've got a couple of squares there that I've requested. I can set up a couple squares here. So we've got a fairly long way for them to travel. I could do a few there, but that's getting... Okay, that's still a very, very long way for them to travel if I put a few over here. I think I might do that, actually. I think I might put a few in there. So I've got a nice build up here that would be ready for it. I just need to finish doing this bit first. I want to get this one all built. And I also want to just allow all of the roboports to be built as well. Because this is really going to lag us out while they're building the roboports. Once the ports are in place, then it's not really going to be any issue. It's only getting the actual roboports in that causes the main problems that we tend to have. And then once those have been placed, then I can start putting in the next bits. I could actually start putting in the next one on here already. Right, we've got this one in here. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.